Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. Sorry for the long delay for this next Tuesday album review. I was mostly, I had an AC guy come to my house or whatever, so there was a lot of things going on outside of YouTube, but everything should be almost taken care of for me to do this review. So this is episode 13 of season 4 for Tuesday album reviews, and the album I'm reviewing for you guys today is for Kendrick Lamar to Pimp a Butterfly that I just got done listening to for this 16 track album, which is a runtime of 79 minutes. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for Kendrick Lamar's third studio album to Pimp a Butterfly and let you know to Pimp a Butterfly and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this album review. Now it starts with the first song, Wesley's Theory, featuring George Clinton and Thundercat, and it was a pretty good start. I really like the beat to it. I like how Kendrick is flowing in the track. It sounds really good. So, and George Clinton's moment in the track, I believe, is mostly like him singing or rapping or whatever. Not sure. I have to go back and hear this album again in full, and I'm probably going to be planning on purchasing this album because I had a good time listening to it, for sure. Um, but 5 out of 5 for Wesley's Theory. It's a pretty good song, just there's some sections in the moments in the song I meant to say that I don't know if I feel for, but still does pretty good. So yeah, 5 out of 5. And for free, Interlude is the next song, number 2 on track 2 on the album, and I love Kendrick's flow in this track. It's really good. So I was really impressed with this track. So 5 out of 5 for this one. It's only 2 minutes and 10 seconds, but the execution was really well done on this track. It was spot on good for sure. So, love how Kendrick is pausing and going back for his rap. The ending to the song is really good. He just doesn't stop rapping until the very end. So, it's pretty cool. So, yeah, 5 out of 5 for free interlude. King Kunta, or Kunta, I believe is how you pronounce it. I'm not 100% sure, but pretty good song for sure. It's got a catchy, memorable chorus, but basically the execution, I wasn't sure if I was on board with this track at first, but when I heard the chorus, I'm like, okay, this can get stuck in your head for sure. But 5 out of 5 for King Kunta. Um, Pretty good song. Institutionalized featuring Bilal, Anna Wise, and Snoop Dogg. Pretty good song. Kendrick does this weird vocal pitch in this song with his clean vocals, and I don't know if I feel for that, but other than that, the track did pretty good with Snoop Dogg rapping in it too, and the other production and mixing of this track was pretty well done. So 5 out of 5. These Walls featuring Bilal, Anna Wise, and Thundercat, or Anna Wise, or however you pronounce it. Still pretty good track. Really enjoyed moments in the track where uh, pretty much the chorus is the memorable part of it. And basically the execution and the production and mixing was really good for sure. So really like this song. So 5 out of 5. You is a solid track, not my favorite. Wasn't sure what I was thinking when Kendrick was doing some weird pitches with his vocals. I don't know if it was executing to my liking. So it just it was iffy, and sorry about that ding, that's my phone or whatever. But still, You is getting a 4.5 out of 5. Alright is definitely a good bass drop kind of song for sure. Has a good bass line in the track, and basically Kendrick is flowing a little bit, and even in the chorus, it sounds pretty good with how he's rapping and then singing it, the "We Gon' Be Alright" kind of thing. So it's pretty enjoyable. So 5 out of 5. For Sale Interlude, solid track, not my personal favorite. It's another least favorite on this album, but it's good in its own way. It just has some weak moments in the track. For 4 minutes and 51 seconds, you're in for a solid track, so 4.5 out of 5. Mama was another song that I don't know if I'm connecting with, but still did pretty good. Um, just wasn't sure what I was thinking at first upon first impression of this song, but it's still a pretty good track, so 5 out of 5. Hood Politics was pretty good. Um, didn't have any complaints about it. The beat is pretty memorable, and the mixing and production in it is really good, so 5 out of 5. How Much a Dollar Cost featuring James Font Leroy and Ronald Isley. Um, Pretty good song. Was not hating this one. There's quite a bit of pretty good songs for sure. So 5 out of 5 for this one. I don't think I got much to explain on it. The verses are pretty good, the chorus is pretty memorable, and pretty much Kendrick's rap verses are pretty good. And James Font Leroy or whoever is singing sounds pretty good in this, so 5 out of 5. Complexion, Zulu Love featuring Rhapsody. Rhapsody is this girl rapper or whatever. Um, did like it for what it's going for. It's a pretty good song, so 5 out of 5. I got no complaints on it. It's just um a song about two lovers or whatever. I think I'm not 100% sure, but that's what the song is mostly describing to the listener listening to this song. So 5 out of 5. The Blacker the Berry, pretty good song. Really enjoyed this one. I was not disappointed with this track and how the execution of it and the delivery was with Kendrick's rapping. And he was like aggressively rapping in this, and I'm like, this is sounding good already. It has some annoying moments with someone speaking in Jamaican in the song or singing in Jamaican. That's part of the song, I guess, but it works execution wise, so 5 out of 5. You ain't gotta lie, Mama said. Parentheses, Mama said. Solid track. Not sure if I'm connecting with Kendrick's vocals. He does some weird vocals. There's even with the last album he did, there were some weird vocals, but this one probably a little weaker than the other ones I've heard. I think Institutionalizing this one and You are my least favorites on this album. And well, not Institutionalized. I still liked it, so yeah. But I think the only least favorites, I'm trying to retract what I said. My personal least favorites are You, For Sale Interlude, and You Ain't Gotta Lie, Mama Said. So 4.5 out of 5 for You Ain't Gotta Lie, Mama Said. I is a pretty good song. It's pretty lengthy, for sure. It's like 5 minutes and 36 seconds. But it's an enjoyable track, so 5 out of 5. And we come to the closer, which is Mortal Man. And I really enjoyed it. Has a pretty interesting outro to the song where he's saying pop and all that a couple times. And I'm like, what's going to happen in the next album? So it builds up to the conclusion to this album is pretty enjoyable, and the outro kind of makes you second guess yourself, like what's going to happen with the next album, Damn, which I'll be listening to that in due time, but it may take a little bit, maybe a year or two till I get around to it. But overall, production, mixing, and execution, I think Kendrick Lamar to Pimp a Butterfly album was a pretty good listen. Had a good time listening to this album, and overall, I think Kendrick Lamar's 2015 album to Pimp a Butterfly was a pretty good listen. Highly recommend you check this album out for sure if you haven't listened to this album. And first score for me, I'm giving Kendrick Lamar to Pimp a Butterfly album an 8.5 out of 10. This was a pretty good album. I really had a good time listening to it, and I strongly recommend you check it out because it is worth purchasing. It's worth listening to and streaming it or wherever you stream it on. I had to stream it on YouTube so I could see what I thought of it, but still, pretty good song. So 8 point, not pretty good song, pretty good album, I meant to say. Sorry, I'm slipping up with my wording a little bit today. and my hair is a little puffy, so I gotta take a shower sometime tonight. But still, 8.5 out of 10 for Kendrick Lamar to Pimp a Butterfly album. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of this Tuesday album review I did for Season 4, Episode 13 of Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly album, if you've listened to it already. And if you enjoyed this second album I did of Kendrick Lamar's discography, which I did the Good Kid, Mad City on my 6th episode of this season's Tuesday album reviews video, so definitely go check that out if you haven't seen episode 6 of season 4. I think you'll like it. It's for Good Kid, Mad City. And definitely check this one out too, because I think I did a pretty good job on it, despite not going into too much explanation, but I still tried to explain it the best way I can with this album and what I listened to with this album. So if you enjoyed this Tuesday album review I did for Season 4, Episode 13 for Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly album, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I'll have another review coming out for the Demon Slayer Season 2 review for the Entertainment District arc that I'm going to be talking about, because I did finish it last night. I was going to do a video last night for it, but I got too tired, and I was like, I'm not going to waste my time on it, so I decided to delay it to today. So you'll be seeing it sometime today, but until then, hope you enjoyed this lengthy Tuesday album review for Kendrick Lamar's album To Pimp a Butterfly. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. Stay safe, guys. Take care. There will be an Architect's Deep Fake track review coming out before the Demon Slayer review for Season 2. So until then, stay safe, take care, and as always, I'll see you in my next review.